Welcome to your awesome 5-day plan for Paris. Now I know what you're thinking, 5 days in Paris? That's not much time. And you're right. Paris is a city you learn to love slowly like a good book. But don't worry, with a little planning and a lot of excitement, we can see a lot of Paris in 5 amazing days. In this video, we'll show you the best food, tourist spots, and cool things to do in the City of Light. We'll climb the Eiffel Tower, take a boat ride on the Seine River, and walk through the Louvre Museum. We'll eat yummy croissants on the streets, drink coffee in cute cafes, and maybe even learn some French words. So grab your hat, get ready for adventure, and let's explore the magic of Paris. Day 1 in Paris, let's get started. What better way to begin than with the city's most famous sight, the Eiffel Tower. I know, it's a little typical, but trust me, there's a reason why so many people visit this big iron tower every year. It's amazing. Now, here's a tip. Instead of waiting in long lines for the elevator, why not take the stairs? It's a little bit of exercise, but the views are worth it. Plus, you'll feel like a real Parisian. Once you're at the top, look around at the whole city. See if you can find other famous places like the Arc de Triomphe, Sacré-Cœur Basilica, and the Seine River. Speaking of the Seine, you have to take a boat ride on it when you're in Paris. In the afternoon, go to the river and get on a bateau mouche, one of those cute river boats. As you go down the river, you'll see great views of the city's famous buildings, all lit up by the afternoon sun. The cool thing about a Seine River cruise is that you see Paris in a whole new way. You'll go under bridges, past houseboats, and see hidden courtyards. As the sun goes down, the city becomes even more magical. The buildings along the Seine sparkle, and the Eiffel Tower starts to twinkle with lights. It's something you'll remember forever. Day 2, and we're going into Parisian culture, starting with the Louvre Museum. Now, the Louvre can be a little confusing, especially if it's your first time. It's huge, it's crowded, and it has some of the most famous art in the world, like the Mona Lisa. But don't worry about the crowds. The best thing to do is have a plan. Decide which parts you want to see most, like Italian paintings, Egyptian stuff, or Greek statues, and don't feel like you need to see everything. Pick a few things and really look at them. Of course, you have to see the Mona Lisa at the Louvre. She's smaller than you might think, but her smile is just as cool in person. After a morning of art, you deserve a treat. And what's better than a French pastry? Paris loves its pastries. Go into a bakery and let your nose guide you. The smell of fresh bread, macarons, and croissants, it's amazing. Try a pain au chocolat, a croissant with chocolate inside. Find a cafe, order a coffee and a pastry or two, and enjoy. This is Paris at its best. Simple, yummy, and very French. Chapter 3. Montmartre and making macarons. A day of Parisian charm and cooking fun. Day 3 takes us to the cool part of Paris, Montmartre. High up on a hill, Montmartre has always been a place for artists and creative people. As you walk through the streets, you'll see colorful buildings, interesting shops, and Place du Tertre, where artists paint. Visit the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, a beautiful white church on top of the hill. The view from the church is amazing. But Montmartre isn't just about pretty streets and views, it's also about trying new things. Why not take a cooking class? Many cooking schools in Montmartre teach you how to make French food. From croissants to fancy dinners, a cooking class is a fun way to experience French food. Imagine you'll be back home cooking for your family, telling them about your Paris trip as you make macarons. That's a great souvenir. Chapter 4. Notre Dame and delicious wine, a day of history, hope, and great wine. Day 4 takes us to the historic part of Paris, the Île de la Cité, where Notre Dame Cathedral is. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wasn't there a fire? Yes, sadly, there was a fire in 2019. But even though it's being rebuilt, Notre Dame is still an important part of Paris. You can still feel the history when you stand in front of it. Notre Dame shows us that even after bad things happen, beauty and hope can still exist. And that's a very Parisian idea. In the afternoon, we're going underground, not on the subway. We're going to explore wine cellars. Under the city are old cellars, some from Roman times. These cellars are now wine bars where you can try French wines. A wine expert will help you try different wines, telling you about where they come from and how they're made. You'll learn to smell and taste wine like a pro. Cheers! Chapter 5. Champs-Élysées to Luxembourg Gardens. A day of fancy streets and peaceful gardens. Day 5. Our last day in Paris. Let's make it special. Walk down the Champs-Élysées, one of the most famous streets in the world. This street goes from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe, and it's full of fancy stores and cafes. It's the perfect place to buy souvenirs. As you walk, look at the buildings, the people, and the Parisian style. When you're tired, stop at a cafe for a coffee or some wine. But our Paris trip isn't over yet. For a relaxing time before you leave, go to the Luxembourg Gardens, a quiet park in the city. These gardens are a nice escape from the busy city. Walk through the grass, look at the flowers, and enjoy the fountains. Find a shady spot under a tree, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Listen to the birds, the kids playing, and the fountains. This is Paris at its most peaceful. We hope you like this 5-day plan for Paris. Remember, this is just a start. Paris is a city you should explore, so don't be afraid to get lost and find your own adventures. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel videos. Tell us about your favorite Paris moments in the comments. Have a great trip, and until next time, keep exploring.